to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Jets.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Here's Goff now on second down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. To throw is Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. A good position to be in here, second and inches. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll be brought down at the 27.
Back to throw. Goff letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Throwing again is Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Open man, here's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall, taken down at the 47-yard line. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8.
Here's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
So illegal touching, Charles. If you set foot out of bounds as a receiver, you can't be the first to touch it.
You nailed it on that one. You've got to be mindful of the sideline.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the play.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. Yeah, he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson. The football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
There's Wilson to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
39 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this
this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Goff. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. On the draw, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now they'll throw it with
with Wilson. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
On second down, a run with Hall. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 35. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On first down, Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Wilson, it gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On the toss, Abanikanda. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? That's caught. This is Abanikanda. Touchdown! Israel Abanikanda. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Now Wilson on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Now he's loose at the 40.
Nifty move. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
This 2nd and 4.
Goff now to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Goff to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Montgomery diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. 1 second, all that remains.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Wilson back into his end zone. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This one deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Now Goff. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Boy, you hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hall again. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. Wilson. And check down, complete to Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
8 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Wilson.
At the 13-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Again, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After the interception, here's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now Montgomery running right. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And he is going to have the Lions first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Going up the gut, Montgomery. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. After the run, Goff going to throw. Complete to right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That's taken in by Ferkser. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Abanikanda once again. There he goes left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from. obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Ball on a give up the middle. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 94 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
I don't think there's any great secret or mystery here. We're in the 4th quarter. You've got to take that shot, especially since you're down on the scoreboard. But I have to understand what was going on defensively. They've got to know that as well, don't they?
Absolutely, but they look lost defensively, and they took that shot, got in the end zone, now in position here to take the lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Ball again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. We'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
A toss left side for Hall.
At the 44-yard line.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. Here's 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
On the toss, it's Hall. And a short gain down to about the 33. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, here's Hall. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here's 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here comes second down. Goff. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.